literally there and literally not. I tell you something I don't want to see again.
Next on the News at 9, a violent act of revenge plays out on live television and social media. 2 young journalists gunned down in Virginia. We have a live report from Roanoke.
Also new tonight, the gunman's family has a message for the families of the victims.
You're watching WLNY TV 1055 News at 9.
Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan.
And I'm Alice Gaynor. Welcome to the News at 9. Tonight, mourners are showing up at our CBS affiliate in Roanoke, Virginia. They're paying tribute to the reporter and photographer gunned down on this morning's newscast.
Allison Parker and Adam Ward were murdered while conducting an interview on live television. The two were not only colleagues, but good friends.
The gunman has been identified as a former employee at WDBJ-TV. Tonight, we're learning more about what may have led to the shooting. We have live team coverage. Jessica Schneider tells us more about who the victims were. But first, let's go to Lou Young, who is live in Roanoke with the very latest. Lou?
Well, it was a long, simmering dispute. A TV reporter who was fired from the station 2 years ago and escorted out by police. There were threats at the time. There was a lawsuit filed, a charge of racial discrimination, unlawful termination, even a memo to the employees here to call 911 if he was seen on the premises. And then today, the unthinkable.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Prayers for the dead outside a TV station. Viewers of WDBJ stunned by the double murder. Some of them watched on live TV here.
I hear the pow, pow, pow. I hear the screaming, the cameraman falling.
The killings happened at 6:46 in the morning during a benign interview with a Chamber of Commerce person. A light news feature suddenly turned true crime in real time. We're freezing the image at this point, but the shots continue as 24-year-old Allison Parker runs away, mortally wounded. Parker and Ward are dead. The interviewee, Vicki Gardner, is wounded. This entire community is numb with shock and horror.
It was extremely difficult this morning. I'd actually did a remote with Miss Parker and Adam about 3 weeks ago. It has really stopped me in my tracks this morning.
Allison Parker, 24, Adam Ward, 27. If you're just joining us, our News 7 WDBJ7 morning team fatally shot this morning while out covering a feature story.
Their co-workers at WDBJ fought back tears as they confirmed the news this morning, the horror compounded by the fact that they knew the presumed killer as well as the victims. The station's general manager says it's this chilling image caught by Adam Ward's camera as it fell to the ground that employees recognize as Vester Lee Flanagan, a former reporter who used the on-air name Bryce Williams.
Becky Wright remembers her husband working on election night when
WDBJ was the last stop in a series of brief stints at TV stations for the reporter. He was fired 2 years ago.
I kept getting reports of uncomfortable situations that would arise between him and the photographers he was working with.
It appears Flanagan was using the Bryce Williams name online before and after the murders, airing complaints about his career and the victims, and even posting a video of the shooting on Facebook. Social media sites moved fast to take the postings down. Police tell us Flanagan fled the scene after the shooting and switched cars at the airport. He was spotted on Interstate 66.
The driver of the Sonic, Vester Flanagan, also known as Bryce Williams, refused to stop and sped away from the trooper. It was only a minute or two later when the Sonic ran off the road into the median. Flanagan was flown from the scene to Inova Fairfax Hospital, where he died.
Flanagan was 41 years old. His victims were 24 and 27, two young professionals at the very start of their careers and their adult lives. Live in Roanoke, Virginia, you're looking at some of the flowers, just a small portion of the flowers and tributes that have been brought here to the TV station. Flanagan was described for years as a troubled man. He is the product of a tight-knit Oakland, California family, and I'm told he took his death of his mother in 2008 very, very hard and was sort of off the rails from that point on. His family issued a statement tonight expressing prayers for the victims and saying words cannot express their sorrow, and they are asking for privacy. We're live in Roanoke, Virginia. Lou Young, TV 1055.
Lou, I understand you were able to go inside the station a little while ago. Can you give us any sort of sense of how they're even beginning to start coping with this? I know they were still putting on their newscasts earlier today. What's it like right now?
Well, I think actually our presence here seems to help. I mean, they even put out food. I don't know if you can look over here. You can see there's a table of food. They brought it out and they're feeding us. They are very gracious people. They seem to appreciate the fact that the broadcast and journalism community is here to help them mourn. But when you talk to them for a little bit, the tears come. And I have to tell you, many people in this business, I worked at a station like this many years ago. I met my wife at a station like this many years ago, and the fact that these young people were just beginning relationships and getting engaged really touches a nerve and just underlines the ocean of possibilities that were lost here today.
Lou, reporting live from Roanoke, Virginia for us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou.